Fangchi0521 from Singapore. Alright guys, it is already time to wrap up the first hour. After listening to a song, we'll come back with Ben for Who's Following Now. Cassandra from Singapore requested Born to Die by Lana Del Rey. See you guys in a bit.
Music Access.
What up guys, here we go. We're starting up the second hour of Music Access with me, Aron of New East. In the second hour today, we're going to keep tabs on which celebrities are following whom, which celebs are the hottest on SNS with Who's Following Now. Ben will join us in the studio for that in just a bit. If you have any questions, comments, or song requests, please let me know. Just click www.arirangfm.co.kr/musicaccess and leave me a message on our Music Access message board. Alright guys, after listening to a song, we'll come back with Ben for Who's Following Now. Maria from Croatia requested 늑대와 미녀 by EXO. Everyone's on SNS these days, even our top celebs. If you look at their SNS, we can see their personal connections. So let's find out which star is following who with
Who's Following Now?
Woo! Hi Ben.
Hey, what's up?
Please say hi to all of your listeners and fans.
Hello, listeners. I'm feeling good today. How about you? How about all the listeners down in Brazil?
Oh.
How's it going there? Brazil just made it to the final of the Confederations Cup.
Really?
And
wow.
yeah, they beat my Uruguay. And that's okay. But
Yes.
they're gonna see Spain in the final, and it's gonna be huge.
I'm gonna Spain and Brazil.
Yeah.
Wow,
Well,
that's gonna be
Spain
huge.
still has to play,
Oh.
but I mean they're gonna win. I think so. So I'm gonna try to watch the game, but it's during Korean class, so you know what can I do?
Exactly. Maybe you should watch the game in English, like on an English channel. It can be like, we're gonna be like a listening practice today.
Yeah, like I'm gonna have a headphone in class, but our teacher's calling us too much. I can't do it.
Oh.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
But all you guys in Brazil, I want to say hello to you and let us know how everything is going down there.
Yes.
Let us know what the final score is gonna be.
Yes, guys, let
I
us
say
know.
2-1 Spain. 1 goal from Neymar.
Alright. Alright, and you know, it's already the last Thursday of June.
I know, time flies.
Yeah. How long has it been since you came to Korea?
Oh, wow. 4.5 years?
Wow, 4.5 years. Wow.
It's been time just flies.
It's been kind of fast, right, these 4 years?
In one sense, it feels like it was yesterday. But on the other hand, it feels like 3 lifetimes ago.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've gone through so many changes here. I kind of grew up here. I was still kind of like a kid when I came.
Oh, all right.
That's the way I see it. That's the way I feel about it.
All right. And since you've lived in Korea for 4 years, I'm pretty sure you've experienced all the seasons in Korea, right?
Yes, all of them.
Oh.
Even the dreaded winter.
Yes. Which season do you like the best?
Well, it's not winter. The one I like the best is fall.
Fall.
I love the fall. Yeah.
All right.
It's something about the leaves changing color, and there's that smell in the air. Like you can't put your finger on it, but it makes you feel something, right?
Yeah.
And it's cooling down. It's nice.
What season do you hate the most in Korea?
Summer.
Summer. Oh yes. Like I really hate the winter, but I think summer is even worse because it's so humid.
Well, actually, I don't really like the summer or the winter.
Right.
But the deal breaker. Well, winter has a redeeming quality, and that is that you can sleep at night, right?
Right.
It's really comfortable to sleep at night in the winter, the way Korean apartments are set up, and you don't really have to turn on your heat. You can just get a warm blanket, and it's very comfortable.
Right.
But in the summer, all night I'm either fighting mosquitoes or I'm opening and shutting my window all night long, waking up like I can't get comfortable, so I'm gonna have to go with winter. I like winter.
All right, that's cool. And you've been here in Korea for 4 years. Is there something that you'd like to experience more in Korea?
Yeah, one of my favorite things to do is go down to Busan and go to the beach and stuff. And I love doing that in the spring and winter, in the spring and fall,
Right.
because there are not many people. It's like rush hour is gone.
Oh.
You know, summer is like rush hour down there. And anyways, it's so much fun, but I still haven't made it down to Jeju Island.
Oh, you've never been to Jeju Island?
I've never been. Have you been?
You know, I went there once for like a day. I went there in the morning and came back at night for like, it was because we had like a date with our fans in Jeju Island, but
Oh, okay.
we didn't really get to experience anything.
You didn't get to go to the beach?
Yeah, we didn't get to the beach or anything. Like,
Oh, no.
we went to like a place, like we made like sculptures and stuff like that. But like,
Well, that sounds like fun. I hear it's just absolutely beautiful down there.
yeah, I haven't experienced it yet, so I would definitely love to go visit one time. I think it'd be amazing.
Can you speak the local Jeju dialect?
No, I actually can't, but one of my members in my team, he's actually from Jeju Island.
Oh, right. Okay.
And he speaks the Jeju language. It's like, guys, if you guys don't know, Jeju Island is like a whole different Korean from like
it's
Korean
like
from the mainland.
kind of a different like a little separate history or something.
It's just like a different language, guys. It's weird. Like in Korea, they're like what are you doing? 뭐해, right?
Yeah.
Which means like, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Jeju Island, they would be like 뭐하면, like what?
Moame?
Yeah, 뭐하면, like what? What is that?
Moame.
No, like-
Moame, guys.
Like aki? What is that? Well, I don't know.
Aki, that sounds like Spanish.
Yeah, it's very, very weird. And like from what I heard from like my other members, are all like Korean people, but they're like they have no idea what the kids say when he speaks in his Jeju dialect. Yeah, they're like it's a completely different language.
Well, can he switch back and forth between
Yeah.
like the Seoul dialect and his home one?
Yeah, so when he's with us, he uses his Seoul dialect, but when he speaks with like his family or friends in Jeju Island, like he'll use the Jeju dialect.
Ah, sneaky.
It's very weird, but very interesting. All right, guys, last week Ben gave us a hint for the person of this week, but left us hanging. So it's time to reveal this week's star for Who's Following Now. Before we do that, Ben, what were last week's hints? One more time.
Hint number 1. This person is one of the most unusual middle names in the world, even for a celebrity. His middle name is Saint Leo.
Wow.
Number 2, this self-proclaimed most electrifying athlete in the world has his own line of clothing with a company that rhymes with Shmuma and starts with a P.
Right.
His own line of watches with, I don't know how to rhyme this, but let's say Blue Blow.
Bublo, yes, Bublo.
And his own line of headphones. And hint number 3, this Jamaican athlete broke his own record of 9.9 seconds set in Beijing in the 2012 games in London.
Wow.
So, and he has a famous victory pose. So who is it? Do you know? Can you guess?
I think I know, Ben. Let us know.
It is the one, the only, Usain St. Leo Bolt.
Wow. Woo.
Born 21st of August, 1986. He is the most famous export from the island of Jamaica
Yes.
since Bob Marley.
Yes. Isn't Rihanna from Jamaica too?
Rihanna, she is from Barbados,
Oh.
which is similar but not the same.
Oh, I apologize, guys.
Close but no cigar, my friend.
Yes, I apologize, guys.
And so we have basically the most popular, most charismatic athlete in the world. Everybody loves Usain Bolt. Everybody
Yes.
wants to strike that victory pose.
Yes, yes.
And he is doing very well for himself. He's the fastest man on earth, and his nickname is Lightning, as in Lightning Bolt.
Wow.
Yeah, very cool guy. So let's take a look at some of his records here. You know,
Yeah.
he's got like the fastest time ever run in the 100 meters. He's got
Wow.
the fastest time ever run in the Olympics. He's got the fastest time ever run in the 200 meters. And you know, I think he has like all these youth records. It's just getting silly. Basically, he's one of the greatest athletes ever, and he's really charismatic and he's really cool, and I like him a lot.
Wow, that's amazing, actually. 100 meters in 9.69 seconds?
9.63, my friend.
And he broke-
Actually, no, he did
he broke the-
9.58.
Wow, 9.58. Guys, that is like... That's fast.
Well, and you know, the trick isn't just being the fastest. The trick is being the fastest and looking the coolest, right?
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
Have you
And
seen the
that's
guy?
what he pulled off.
He looks cool, guys.
And I like him. He, you know, in the Olympics, I saw an interview with him, right?
Yeah, right.
And they were just asking him, like, kind of silly, simple questions, just so, like, you know, people who don't know about him can, you know, just get a, you know, a sense of his personality or where he's from and stuff.
Right.
And so they asked him, they said, "What's your name?" He said, "Usain Bolt." And they said, "Where are you from?" And he said, "I'm from Jamaica." And they said, "What part of Jamaica?" And he said, "Right near the beach." I mean, that he had me right there. I was an instant fan, and you know, he's really cool guy.
Wow, that's cool.
Did you see him break the win the gold medal and stuff?
I did not. I watched it on YouTube, but I actually didn't watch it on TV.
Yeah.
I really wanted to, but I couldn't.
Yeah, at that time I was teaching. It was hard for me to watch it, but yeah, it was cool. It was breathtaking, actually. I mean, he won by like an entire body length.
Yeah.
Like it was him, and then a body length, and then behind him like 5 different guys, like all on the same line, right? Just barely any separation between them, right? So he's got grace, he's got style, he's got the cool man, and the real reason why I chose him today is because I get to talk with this Jamaican accent, man. Can you do let's see your Jamaican accent. Do you want to hear Aron do the Jamaican accent, man?
I'm sure you guys want to hear me, but I really can't do it, guys, so I'm not gonna. I'm a little embarrassed.
Oh, no. I put him on the spot.
It's cool, but,
It's cool, Aron, man. He's cool, man.
But Usain Bolt, what is he up to these days?
Well, he is, between all of his races, I mean, he's, there are world championships in the summer, and, the thing that's cool about him also is that he, kind of has this burden of being an athlete, of always trying to push himself, keep himself in the best shape. Maybe you can identify with this.
Yeah, of course.
But he just wants, he loves football. He loves soccer.
Really?
And he loves cricket. And he just wants to, hang out with his friends and, just go have fun. He's just about having fun. Like, that's his personality, right? And, but he's always torn, between the track and just being himself and having fun and getting to live a normal life. So that really adds a touch of humanity to him and stuff like that. But so he's constantly training for these races. And he's based in Kingston, there in Kingston, and he's just flying around the world doing these races and just trying to have a good time. He puts up all these pictures of he's like, I'm hanging out with my parents today. And he's got this picture of his parents just sitting on the couch at home, and he does charity. He's always striking these really cool poses and stuff like that.
Oh, that seems great. All right, guys, I can't wait to hear more about him and other celebrities. But before we find out, let's listen to a song. Here is This Love by Bob Marley.
Oi.
What up, guys? You're listening to the second hour of Music Access with me, Aron of New East. Who's following now? Before we get into that, Ben, you said you wanted to mention something?
Well, today I feel so relaxed. We get to celebrate some Jamaican culture and speak with the Jamaican accent, man.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I can't stop doing it. It's too much fun.
It's fine.
I'm sorry I put you on the spot with that.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But I have a question. Is there some English accent or some accent in the English language that you really like? For example, a French accent or maybe a Russian accent?
Oh, you know what?
Anything you're partial to?
It's not even from someone who comes from overseas.
Yeah.
I really like the East Coast accent. I think it's really cool.
I'm from Jersey, man.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. How do you talk like that?
I'm from New York.
Yeah,
we're from Jersey.
Because I'm from the West. And,
yeah.
There's the East, and it's kind of very different. So I'm not really. It's very interesting to me how the people speak in the West.
Yeah.
Well, in the East, not in the West.
Yeah, in the East, that's a really popular accent these days.
Yeah.
With shows like The Sopranos and Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Everyone. I'm not so good at that one, but I like. There's two I like. One is the Russian accent.
Oh.
I am from Russia. And they don't say the or a, right?
Yeah.
They just say, I come from country in Europe, I come from the motherland.
Yeah, exactly.
And I like the French accent.
Oh.
One time I was in France and I needed to go somewhere and I tried to ask someone I'm sorry, I don't speak French, but can you help me? And I could tell immediately they did not want to speak English with me, right? And they just kept speaking in French. And I said, I'm sorry, I can't speak French. And finally the guy said, oh, you are so lucky I can speak your English language. And finally he told me what to do. And but I really like the French accent. It's a cool one. But anyways, let's get on with it.
Yes, let's get on, guys. Today we're following Usain Bolt. Let's take a look at his first connection. Who is it?
The first connection today is Robin van Persie. Robin van Persie is the star striker for Manchester United.
Right.
Now, they are friends on Twitter and they have met in real life.
Oh.
And because Usain Bolt is a huge Manchester